Hi everyone, this is Virginia Parsons, your Hangout mentor, helping individuals reach new heights of visibility, social influence, and success using Google Hangouts on air. And you know, we've been talking about the 5 proven ways to make money with Hangouts on air. And in today's episode, we're going to talk about a method for expert interviews. Interviews that you provide that create also a special offer for the audience. And there are 6 steps to actually doing this, and I'm going to go over those with you today. 6 steps to a successful interview. Of course, the first step is to choose your topic wisely. The second is to select your expert or experts that you'd like to interview on this topic. The third step is to rehearse. The fourth is to promote the event and the interview. The fifth is to pull out that live broadcast with professional results. And the 6th thing to do is to distribute the broadcast after it has happened. So let's go into more detail about these steps. Step 1 is topic selection. It's really important that the topic is interesting to your audience, that it's congruent with the niche that you're already known for, that you're already an authority in, and it's something that's going to provide value to your followers and the followers of your interviewee. So think about a topic that's appropriate. Now in my case, I'm a Hangout mentor, as you already know, and I work predominantly with women entrepreneurs. So what I've done is start a series of expert interviews on inspirational businesswomen that my audience would be interested in learning how these women built their businesses from scratch, what their background, what their challenges are, and what steps they took to be successful. So that's an example of choosing a topic that is congruent with your audience's needs and interests. So always do that first. Choose the right topic. The second step is to select your expert or experts. Now, I recommend that you choose a number of experts and do a series of interviews on this topic, because if it's of interest to your audience, they're going to want to learn more and more from a variety of people. So then you want to choose your experts and invite them and tell them what's in it for them. Why would they be interested in doing an interview with you? And just go over what the topic means, what you really want to introduce to your audience and why. And also discuss with the expert what special offer they might want to provide for the audience who participate in the live broadcast. Now, when you decide on this special offer, the nice thing you can do is to monetize this interview, is to agree with the interviewee that you receive a certain commission or percentage of the sales that take place as a result of this interview. So you set that up ahead of time with the interviewee, and that's your second step. Step 3 is to rehearse. Now, you may think rehearsal's not necessary, but I think it's one of the most overlooked aspects of preparing for an interview, so that you come across professionally, so that you really appeal to your audience, so that they enjoy listening to the topic, and so that the technology of Hangouts doesn't get in the way of the interview. So there are several things you want to think about preparing. First of all, your interviewee may not even have a G+ account. So you want to make sure that they get that set up correctly. Then you might want to show them how to set up a professional looking lower third. Like you say, I have a lower third here underneath my visual. So you want to help them set something like that up. You may want to create a slide or two. What you see here on the side is a slide that I created for one of my expert interviews, Linda Schaefer-Veneria. And in this case, she was one of the first female test pilots in the Navy. And that was part of what was so inspirational about her story. And so I put a slide together showing all the different jets that she test piloted and a little bit about her history. And that provided a point of interest. So that's something to prepare ahead of time. Now, you also, of course, want to prepare the purchase links for the special offer. Are you, as the interviewee, going to be providing those purchase links, or will the purchase link be provided by the person you're interviewing? You just have to determine what that's going to be and wrap that around the offer. And don't forget, it's not a bad idea to do this rehearsal a couple days ahead of the actual broadcast. so that the person who's being interviewed feels comfortable with the technology, can be relaxed and be herself in the interview itself. So that's step 3. Step 4 is to promote the event. You know, this interview is something you want to get out to the world, or at least to people who might have an interest in your topic. So it's important that you put together an event page ahead of time. So what that also means is in the planning stage, you want to make sure that you plan this event far enough in advance so you can get the word out. So I would say you need at least a week to promote the event. So prior to that, you need to put together a nice looking custom banner that's going to tell your potential audience what they're going to receive as a result of taking part in this event. You might want to put bullet points in your banner that say we're going to be discussing point A, B, and C, and that's why you want to take part. You want to get that event up not only on, of course, Google Plus as an event page, but you might want to put it up on the interviewee's website as well as your own website. Don't forget about promoting the event through social media outlets in addition to Google. Of course, you've got Facebook and LinkedIn and any other number of different social media outlets that you can let people know that this interview is going to take place. Now, I also recommend that you email your list and have your interviewee email their list to let them know that it's happening. And in the process of emailing or posting on social media or putting it on your website, be sure to ask the people that you're contacting to share the event with their friends or to share it with anyone they think might be interested in the event. So pay attention to promoting the event correctly. And step 5 is to, of course, go live and broadcast your event. Now, it's important that when you broadcast your event that you engage the audience and have them ask questions. You may also ask them, leave comments in the comment box so that we know how you're responding to this information. We really want you to be involved. You may ask the audience who's there, where are you coming from? And thank them for visiting. It's very important that the audience feels like they're a part of this interview. You may also provide a link that the people who would like to come inside the Hangout and directly ask questions of the interviewee are able to do that just by providing them with a link. Now, I have here an example of someone who does a great job of monetizing Hangout interviews. And she's a good friend of mine. Her name is Allison Heath. And she does Your Vibrant Health Secrets on a regular basis. In this case, she had on Dr. Lloyd, who has the master key for Vibrant Health. And it was a wonderful interview. I found it fascinating. And at the end, of course, he offered his program. I purchased it because I was so fascinated by it. And of course, my friend Allison made a commission on that. So that's one of the ways you monetize using interviews. Now, the last step, of course, is also important. It's not over when the interview's over. You now have that interview already uploaded to YouTube, and it's available for distribution. So think about distributing this by giving the embed code of the interview to the interviewee so they can put it on their website. You can also have it available on your website in addition to YouTube. You can broadcast it a second time via social media and say, in case you missed our live event, here's the replay. We want to make sure you get this valuable information. Send it out again via email and also post it in one of your blog posts. These are some of the easy ways to distribute the material after the fact and keep getting engagement and participation in the interview. I hope you found this information helpful. If you would like more tips on how to stand out like a pro using Google Hangouts, how you'd like to increase your visibility, your social influence, and reach new heights of success, please visit my website, hangoutmentor.com. You can visit my free blog there and get lots more information. But that's all for now. Bye.